I had a white cotton shirt, Brooks Brothers, wrinkled but clean. And what else do I remember? Eyeliner, and my first son was conceived here at the festival on that weekend. On that day, in fact. I can't remember if it was before. I think it was after the show.
But I remember it was surreal because going out there and seeing, first of all, that mass of people, such an expanse where the majority, at least the majority seemed to me, were young kids that weren't even born when our records came out. So, and they're singing along with every word. So that was that, with a mix of older people my age that were mixed in there. But it was just that juxtaposition and just them singing along was amazing.
Was always the plan. I believe it was the plan even before the songs were written, as I recall. I could be wrong about that, but I believe that it was that was always the plan. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like it. Actually, it's been a long time since I've listened to all of it together. As people that purchase it in that format will be listening to it. So I'm actually curious to hear it again as a record, because I haven't listened to it as a full record since we were putting it together, over a year ago. So, but someone told me today on the phone, a journalist said that it was quite a pleasant experience hearing the full LP, all 12 songs together. He thought it was a great record.
I think we did a bevy of material there, of which of what we liked or what we thought would fit on this we're using. But that's all, again, another surprise of what may come, what we've been doing. So.
We love her. We love Paz. We think Paz is wonderful. Wonderful, yeah. 2 thumbs up. She's a lovely person, a fantastic musician, sharp dresser, intelligent,
funny.
She's a pleasure to be on the road with and hang out with in different cities around the world. Anyway, yeah, it's a real pleasure to have her in our midst.
It's interesting. I think I have to actually step up my game because I don't want to embarrass myself around her. So she's making me play better. So it's great. I'm very happy with the outcome.
Well, on this tour that we've been on the last couple of months, we're all on in-ear monitors, and so we have a difficult time communicating with each other than visually, or unless we get on one of our microphones, but then the whole audience can hear us talking to each other. So what we have is we have a little microphone. It's back near the drums that mostly I talk on it. There's a little button I step on, and then if I talk in that microphone, the band can hear me. So frequently, I'll call out a song, or I'll ask David if it's all right if we play a particular song next. For example, his being the most physical job. I mean, if we've done a bunch of fast songs in a row, and I might be starting to warm up, and I'd be like, I want to do that fast one, and David will be like, whoa. It's just like, let's take a little breather here.
And I don't have to speak. I'm just like,
yeah. So that's how we determine a set. Is it gets kind of called out,
So we don't have a set list. That's basically every night, no set list.
Well, I mean, I think maybe what I'm picking up what Scott might be saying actually is that some of the journalists actually are emotionally attached to the group and have a sort of a lot of positive feelings about the group and kind of speak about them in kind of loving tone, I guess, kind of fans. They're journalists, but they're fans, right? Is that what
but they're biased in a way because of their.
So yeah, there's not a lot we can really do about it. So, if you don't accept reality, you will suffer. And so we accept that reality. If we didn't accept that reality, we would be in pain every time we read one of those reviews or something where people were, caught up in the past or whatever it was that they were doing. We would be suffering. So we just accept them. We don't know if other people accept us the way we are, but we accept other people the way they are, and everyone has to kind of have their feelings. That's fine. Well, it does. There is a Pixies connection, actually. The idea was really born out of a demo session that Joey and I and David did together about 4 years ago in Los Angeles, and I wanted to be able to write a lot of songs quickly, and so we would meet in the evening at Joey's or whatever, at Joey's studio. Yeah, but during the day, I would be writing some stuff. Actually, rented a piano and everything, and so I had this kind of song cycle idea, like kind of like a movie in my head, movie idea, and that's really what was kind of informing some of the songs, And so, anyway, fast forward a couple years from that time period, and I've been involved in writing this movie script based on those ideas, and this graphic novel that's coming out is kind of a snapshot of those movie ideas as they were when the graphic novel was put together. And there's also a Pixies connection to the graphic novel in Stephen Appleby, who did some of the artwork on our last record, Trompe Le Monde, and just by coincidences ended up working with me on that. So yeah, it's funny that there's all these kind of funny Pixie connections to that.